Thank you for tuning into this video. This is going to be a timeless tarot reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. And happy birthday, by the way, if you have a Saggy sun. I am going to be using the New Orleans Oracle first up, and then also the Animal Totem Tarot. So yeah, let's just see what the overarching theme for your message is this round. So we've got spiritual knowledge, make a wish, I'm getting like creativity and passion with these. Intuition. So intuition isn't just about like psychic abilities and intuition, you know, it's also about having sight for the future, like your own future. And when we are stressed or bogged down, our sight is only really like on the small little piece of earth around us. So I just really feel like you're moving into a place of being able to clearly see a path that you want, which is amazing. Yeah, like I just really, I feel like this is a point where you are feeling quite like connected to your own soul, which sounds kind of weird because like you are your soul, but you know what I mean. It's like sometimes when we are stressed or we have environmental, societal factors come in, it's hard to like hear ourselves, like, you know, whether that's like a job is stressful or there's some sort of like pressure or drama going on around us. It can make everything really noisy. Like if you're at like a shopping center or something like that and you can hear heaps of people talking over each other in like a food court or something. So metaphorically, I feel like you're exiting the food court or the shopping center, so you're actually able to hear your voice a lot clearer at this time. Companionship. This is just a vibe, honestly. Moving into a space where you're more receptive rather than survival mode. Like some people could be or could have been going through a survival mode chapter, and I just really feel like you're moving out of this. It might not even be like that deep if you don't feel like you've been in survival mode. It's just like a point where you, I guess a point in your life where you feel a little bit stagnant. And I definitely feel like you're moving into a more like open, quieter time, but when I say quieter, I just mean that you can hear yourself more over the white noise. Like you could literally, this could be a point where you're going out and being more social and doing more things, to be honest. Like, so it might not technically be quieter, but I just mean that in a way that's like, yeah, like you can hear yourself more. So that just, sorry if I'm repeating myself. I hope that is making sense. I'm just going to pull two more cards from this oracle deck before we get into the tarot. So we've got signs and nature. Yeah, like this is exactly what I said, like about that openness. This is where you're moving into. So going outside, we all know that that's medicine. Sometimes we do need a little bit of a reminder, but this to me is just coming back to your own true nature, connecting to what makes you happy, what is, yeah, just in more of like alignment for you and your wants and your needs, and feeling like hopeful and expansive and abundant. And that can be on so many levels, but I just really do feel like you're moving yeah, just into a really good space, to be honest. And then this is the signs card. This, like, in combination with the other cards, like how we have spiritual knowledge and intuition, this just tells me, like how I've been saying, like, you can hear yourself more, you can hear your own thoughts more. This just feels like you're receiving spiritual downloads a little bit more, and when you receive messages from your guides or your higher self or whatever you believe in, that can come in the form of thoughts. So yeah, just like ideas, thoughts planted from the universe, if that makes sense. So yeah, I hope that that made sense. I honestly felt like I repeated myself a whole lot, but overall, so far so good. We're moving into a really cool space where we can, it's like you can finally take steps, like you're at a point where you feel like you can move forward. We have the Hangman here, so this is all about like new perspectives. In reverse, I'm seeing this as kind of like a more of like an inside thing. So rather than you seeing the outside world differently, that could be a factor, but like it's more you're seeing yourself, and you're maybe like the way that you have been doubting yourself is changing, like things that make you feel like you've been limited in a way. You're moving into a space of realizing that you have more power than what you maybe have been feeling that you have. So that's awesome. Yep. We have the World. What did I say about like openness and expansiveness? The World, this is everything. This is seeing the big picture, seeing everything for what it is, seeing all of the opportunity that's out there. Opportunity, as I say that, Ace of Pentacles. So for some people this could be like a career thing. Maybe you're changing careers. Maybe you, like, because the pentacles are practical, tangible things that you can touch and taste, and you know what I mean. Like it could be like you're moving into a new, like literally like a new town or a new way of living, or there's just an opportunity for newness. And I think that you are in a, like, overall this just feels like you're already in that space of like knowing your own path and seeing the path. Ooh. Actually, and then we have the Fool reversed, flipped over in the deck, and the Ten of Cups reversed. I feel like the last chapter that you've come out of, you were very worried about taking risks and worried about losing things. It's like, oh, I want to go in this direction, but like, what if I lose this? Like, this thing's already established, or there's this other thing that I could be compromising, but I don't know unless I take the leap. And I feel like you're really just moving into a place where you're like, I'm just gonna do it. Like, I'm sick of, you know, wanting to jump but just standing here. I've been standing here for so long, but I haven't moved. Like, I know where I want to go, but I'm just too scared to do it. And I've been wasting so much time just standing here staring at what I want but not actually doing it. And I don't mean that in a way to like call anyone out. I just feel like that's the energy here of like just, yeah, maybe having imposter syndrome, fearfulness to move forward. But I really think that there's just this new wave of positive energy moving through you at the moment to move forward and to just to be able to breathe. Like there's just this like feeling of openness. It's like if you've been trudging through bushes for ages in an unmarked forest, and then all of a sudden, sorry, an unbeaten forest, like an unbeaten path, and then all of a sudden you find this clearing and you're like, oh my god, I've been like walking for so long, not knowing when this would end, not knowing if I'm going in the right direction, but now I'm here and I can see everything, I can breathe, I can move, and I can, like, I know where to go from here. I can see there's a mountain over there, I can see that there's this over here. Like, it's just this sigh of relief and this knowing of everything is going to be okay. So that's awesome. So positive. So we have justice here, literally getting your justice. The scales are evening out, because life is like 50% challenges and then 50% amazing success, happy, silly, fun time. You've probably just been going through a challenging phase, but the silver lining of challenges, no matter what they are, is that we can gain something from it, whether that's knowledge to help other people or to help ourselves to move into a better chapter. So I really feel like everything's kind of evening out for you, and you're now able to take the knowledge from the challenges that you've just been through and take it into this new chapter and have just relief, because you don't need to learn these lessons again. Like, you know yourself better, you can hear. That's like one of the biggest things that's like coming in for this reading, is just hearing, like, you can hear yourself. Openness, it's just, you know, the limit does not exist, basically, especially with the World card. I don't really know like what else to pull for this. Oh, I just shuffled that Justice card back in there. I don't really know what else to, like, needs to be said for this reading, but I will pull one more card just to round off. What a nice little birthday message. We have the Ace of Cups. So more opportunities for doing things that you love, doing life in a way that fills you up, finally being able to pour out, because it's this last chapter you really haven't been able to pour into other people or to anything else, because your cup just hasn't been full. If this just wants to focus, it's a pretty card, I want to show you. There we go. So yeah, just moving into a more emotionally and practically abundant time, because you deserve it. Like, yeah, I don't know what else to say on this one. Congratulations, enjoy this silly fun time. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to give it a like. It helps me out, and it also helps to get this message out to anyone else who needs it. I am also doing readings again, so check that out in the Etsy link in the description. I'm doing 15-minute pre-recorded readings, so yeah, if that's something that you're interested in, please feel free to check that out. But otherwise, I hope you have a lovely day.